Hello, all my friends, hello. Hello, all my friends, hello. I'm feeling real happy, so let's start the show. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Sorry, I should have said silly, but I said happy because I'm happy silly. There we go. Jen, Greg, how are you? Good to see you. William and Sam say, you need a puppy? I do need a puppy. Here we go. I will introduce Miss Christie is right here. I was just going to introduce you. So there's Miss Christie right there. You didn't cover when I was trying to fix my nose. I felt I had a booger. Put your hand in front there, like so I can be like, there you go. Okay. That's how I thought it was going to be. Yes, a puppy would be awesome. That's really a good idea. I think we'll just go get a puppy. Hey, it's Taz in the Hat. It is Taz in the Hat. And the other Taz is here too. Bug Daddy Taz. Hello, Bug Daddy Taz. How are you? It's good to see you. Justin is saying hello, Miss Christie. And William and Sam is here. And so is Yasminka. So that works out pretty good. Hey. There you go, Miss Christie. Awesome. It's awesome.
In case you need to
I'm
get
good.
Another booger.
Okay.
No,
okay.
no, it's not for you to pick your boogers
Okay,
out.
I thought that's what it's for. I didn't know. I didn't know what's going on. So Facebook changed the algorithm, and I couldn't figure out. Couldn't figure out how to get it to work, and all of a sudden it didn't work like last time, and so we had to try again. So we tried again. Yes, we have some of those. We have some little Miss Muffets, little creatures around as well. Great thinking for a puppy. That's a good idea. It's great thinking for a puppy. They said I could get a puppy, Miss Christie.
No.
Pardon me?
No.
Pardon me?
No.
Miss Christie's not answering, so we'll have to say I think that's a yes, I think.
No, I'm saying no.
Pardon me?
No.
Who? Gnome. No. We don't need a gnome. We don't want to go. We don't need.
Oh, no.
Anno? Anybody else want a puppy? Annette is saying hello, Miss Christie and everybody else here. Let's read a book. Shall we read a book, Miss Christie? Because it's called Tazzy Reads. That's why you tuned in. It's called Tazzy Reads Stuff. And I am Tazzy and I read stuff. And then Miss Christie talks and talks and talks. And then the show gets really long.
No.
She's just going to say no. Watch this. Miss Christie, would you like a bacon milkshake?
Bacon?
With pickles?
No.
Okay. What does N-O spell?
No.
How do I spell puppy?
Puppy.
Because I had asparagus. Puppy. Because I had asparagus. Pupp. Pu. Anyways, I'll just read a book. How's that? Let's read. Let's read. I wish I had duck feet. So all this week is next week and then the week after until I'm done reading all these books up here. Those are Dr. Seuss books. And Dr. Seuss wrote under Dr. Seuss and he wrote under Rosetta Stone and Geisel as well. And this one's by Theo Leseg, which is also, I guess who that is, Miss Christie? Guess who that is? It's Dr. Seuss, Miss Christie. It is really Dr. Seuss.
You just said that.
I'm just saying. I wish I had duck feet. And this book was written in 1965. Wow. Badum dish. I wish I had duck feet, and I'll tell you why. You can splash around in duck feet, and you don't have to keep them dry.
That's true.
That's very true. I wish I had duck feet. No more shoes. No more shoes for me. A man down at the shoe store would not have my size, you see.
There's actually a brand of shoes called Duck Feet.
Duck shoes.
They're not duck shoes. They're called Duck Feet.
Are they called duck feet?
Yeah, because a lot of people have...
yeah, I have duck feet.
Like wide toes.
Mm-hmm. I have I'm triple E wide.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's very cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. If
I had two duck feet, I'd laugh at Big Bill Brown. I would say, you don't have duck feet. These are all there are in town. I like the drawings in this book. It's like you didn't have enough crayons to color it all, so you just colored a little bit. I think it would be very good to have them when I play. Only kids with duck feet can ever play that way. He'd be a very good swimmer. Right? Probably, if you had duck feet, You'd probably be. Can you imagine how great the synchronized swimming would be? If you would be a very good synchronized swimming if you had
Well,
duck feet.
I think that would mean that everybody on the team would have to have duck feet to
That's
be
right.
synchronized.
Yeah, that's right. You have to be, I mean, I meant everybody on the whole team.
Oh.
Yeah. But my mother wouldn't like them. She would say, "Get off my floor." And she would say, "Take your duck feet and take them out the door. Don't even come in here again with duck feet. Now don't so." I guess can't have duck feet. I'd like to, but I won't.
I get a little upset when somebody brings a mess into the house too.
Yep. So, I think I can't have duck feet. If I can, I'll have something else instead. Hey, you know what, Miss Christie? I wish I had 2 horns upon my head. Do you know why cows have horns? In case their bell doesn't work. Flipper feet. I wish I had 2 deer horns, and that would be a lot of fun. I could wear 10 hats up there. Big Bill, he can only wear 1. That sounds like there might be a little bit of a feud with Big Bill and him, eh?
Possibly, yeah.
Do you know what, by the way, if you had big duck feet, you know what else you'd have? Probably a Big Bill.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe not, I'm just saying. Well, if you had to buy shoes, you'd have a Big Bill. Good joke right there. I think they would be very good to have when I play ball. Then nobody could stop me. No, sir, nobody at all. Well, I'd be afraid to stop a guy with giant...
Yeah, that would be a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, it'd be, yeah. People are like, here we go.
Have to watch your eyes.
But he could play for the Edmonton Edmonton team now. Because they're called the Edmonton Elk now. Edmonton Elks.
Would be appropriate.
My horns would carry books and stuff like paper pens and strings and apples from my teacher and a lot of other things.
It's like having cargo pants, except for
On your head.
on your head.
I did that one time when I fell down the stairs. I was like, my pants are on my head now. I fell down when I was carrying laundry. I was going to say groceries, but we don't get groceries from our dryer anymore since you stopped letting me make Hot Pockets in it. But if I had big deer horns, I'd never get a ride. I could never ride the school bus because I could never get inside. Right? So see, there's consequences to the wishes you want.
It's true.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know what I wish for? A new shower. Then I could be wishy-washy. Wishy-washy. That's a good one right there. I'm not going to lie to you. And so, I won't have deer horns, but I'll have something else instead. I wish I had a whale spout. A whale spot on my head.
That looks like a festive party hat.
It does look like a party hat. That rains. And when days get hot, it would be good to spout my spout in school. And Mrs. Banks would say, oh, thanks, you keep our school cool.
Yeah, I'd hire that kid to go hang out on my lawn right now.
Yeah, it's pretty dry.
Yeah.
No.
Bribe him with popsicles, maybe.
That would be it. Or mumsicles. They can't just be, maybe it's not just father popsicles. I would play all day in the summer and never feel the heat, and I would beat Big Bill at tennis. I'd play him off his feet. Yeah, there's definitely something going on. Maybe Bill was rude to him, or maybe it was a bully at some point in time.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. But my mother would not like it. I know just what she would say. Not in the house. You shut that off and you take that spout away. I know that she would tell me, I don't want that spout about. And then mother would not want a thing. It's O-U-T. It's out. And so, I will not have that one. I do not wish to be a whale. I think it would be better if I had a long, long tail. Sometimes when I'm telling a story, it goes on for a while. It's a long, long tail. That's pretty good, too. I'm good at them tonight, huh? Yes, I am. I wish I had a long, long tail. Someday I will, I hope. And then I'll show the kids in town new ways to jump a rope.
That's very kind of him.
That's right. If I had a long, long tail, I know what I would like. I would ride down Skate Street, pulling girls behind my bike.
That's also very nice of him.
That's it. That's really long tail. Do you think cats have a longer tail than that or shorter tail? Maybe it's a tale of two kitties. I'm pretty good tonight. I'm serious. I wish I had a long, long tail. Pardon me?
Where's Barb when you need her?
Not sure. I wish I had a long, long tail, and I would tell you why. I'd hit a fly 10 feet away. I'd hit him in the eye. I know Miss Banks would like this. She would smile and she would say, "No other boy in town could hit a fly so far away." But if I had a long, long tail, I know that Big Bill Brown would tie me in a tree. He would. And then how would I get down? I don't think I would like it with my tail tied to a tree. The more I think about it, no, long, long tail for me.
That was not very nice.
No. And so, if I can't have a tail, I'll have a long, long nose. A nose like an elephant's, the longest nose that grows. I wish I had a long, long nose, and I can tell you why. I think it would be very good for getting things up high. Every kid in town would love it. Every kid but Big Bill Brown. And every time I saw him, I would sneeze and blow him down.
It's a bad idea at this time of life.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's not a good idea.
It's not a good idea.
It's not a good idea. Everybody knows it's not a good idea.
Although if you had to sneeze, you could just stick it, the end of it in your pocket, and then...
Then your pant leg would get really big. Say, I could help the firemen. My nose would be just right. I could help them put out fires 100 times a night. Well, I hope not 100 times a night.
I like how he thinks of all the good things he could do.
Oh, for sure. Definitely,
things.
yeah. Oh, I would do a lot of things and that no one ever did. And everybody in town would say, just watch that long-nosed kid.
Looks like he's having fun there.
He does look like he's having fun. But if I had a long, long nose, I know what my dad would do. My dad would make us wash his car, and the house and windows too.
Well, that's okay. Having a few chores is good.
Yeah.
It's not like you'd have to wash them every day.
No, maybe not every day.
The windows like once or twice this summer.
My dad would make me work all day and wash the things that with that hose. I guess it'd not be so great to have a long, long nose. Now, let me think about it. All these things I want are bad, and so I wish. Do you know what I wish I had? You know what? I know just what. I know just what to do. I wish I had all those things. I'd be a witchy what to who. If I could be a witchy what to who, I'd jump high in the air. I'd splash and spout and run about. I'd give the town a scare.
Perhaps. Although if he could do all of the good things that he thought he could do with
for
those
sure.
things, might be
But the people would not like it. They'd be so scared, I bet. They would call the town policeman and they would catch me with a net. But not a net that's on here, but like a net, like that. Like that, not that, a net that's right there. Different a net. A net. Like that one. That's a net. They would put me in the zoo house with my horns, nose, and feet, and hay, just hay, 2 times a day, is all I'd get to eat. A which, what, who? I think I'd be very sad was when people came to call, so I don't think a which, what, who would be very much fun at all. Oh, see, look, the teacher's there to say hi.
I wouldn't enjoy that.
Not very much at all. And so, I think there are some things I wish not to be. And that's why I think I just wish to be like me. That's it. We only have time for one book tonight. There's a longer book, but that's pretty cool, hey? To wish that, he was wishing he could have a long nose, or he could have duck feet, or if he could have a elephant nose, like I said, or a whale spout, or big antlers, or all of those things. And he was just wishing for. And then what he did is he was like, but if I had that, if I had that, then this could go wrong or that could go wrong. So instead, he wished to be just like himself. That's perfect, right? That's what we say. The only person that can be a good you is you, and that's pretty cool. I like that very much. So what did we learn from that book, Miss Christie? To like ourselves, love ourselves for the way we are, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Were you just yawning a little bit?
No, I was rubbing my nose.
You're rubbing your nose? If you had a great big long nose like that, you could actually rub your own nose with your nose.
Probably, yeah.
That's it. And then you're really good at nose. Because I ask you for a puppy and you say, "No puppy." No puppy. No puppy. Oh my gosh. Not me. I wasn't born when that book was written. That was a Annette talking about Annette. In the book Annette. Well, there you go, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. Remember, be yourself. That's what it is. The most important thing is to be yourself and be kind. Being kind is very hard, isn't it? Or not very hard, is it, really? Sometimes it can be hard. Can it, Miss Christie, when somebody's being rude to you?
Yes.
So it's hard. It is really hard sometimes to be kind. But the people that aren't being kind to you, I'd like you to try very hard to be kind to them. Because they might need just extra love. That's all it is. Try that. See what happens. And remember, it's all about, it's okay to get mad, it's okay to be sad, and it's okay to be frustrated with the situation, but we have to be ABK. Always be kind, always be kind. I promise myself to try to always be kind. And why do we say, right? Why do we say about being kind, try? Because it's almost impossible to be kind all the time. It really is hard to be kind all the time. So, because sometimes our words or our actions, they work faster than our heart does. And if that happens, we might hurt somebody's feelings or actually hurt somebody. And what we have to say is we're sorry and help them up, or help them up not only physically, but maybe with their emotions and help them be happy again. And then we try harder next time. That's all it is. We just try harder next time. And we can't get very, very angry at ourselves for a long time because we're not perfect. We can't be perfect. Can we be perfect, Miss Christie? No.
No. Perfection is overrated.
Perfection is, it's not. What do we say? And all that you say and all that you do, right? You never have to be perfect. You've just got to be you. So there you go. That was a funny book. We enjoy your reading. We're glad we found you. And Miss Christie, have a great night. Thank you, Jen, Jen, Greg, and all the kids. Karen, good to see you as well. Thank you, Taz and Miss Christie. Yaz says a short nose is better than a long one. It's better than a long one, too. I don't want to be running down the street and like, oh, what happened? Well, I tripped over my nose. My nose. So there we go. Back to the Jets game with everybody. ABK, everybody. Matthew and William and Sam. Good to see you there. I was going to say Matthew. Matthew's not here tonight. Oh my gosh. Maybe Matthew's thinking about me. Sometimes I think if you are thinking about somebody, they just say your name for no reason.
Could be.
Right? Melissa. That's my sister. Anyways, I think that's it. Am I reading tomorrow night? I am reading tomorrow night. Yes, I'm reading tomorrow night. All my shows tomorrow are during the day. I've got 3 school visits, and a visit with an insurance company to do some jokes and some mental health things. So I'm pretty excited about that. So have yourself a really great night. And here comes the song.
Do I have to wind you up
Yeah.
again?
Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. May your dreams be happy and your dreams be bright. Good night, friends. Good night.
Put the brake on a little bit. No, not going backwards. It's just putting the brake on.
Oh.
Oh.
Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. May your dreams be cheery and your dreams be bright. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Sleep tight, Facebook friends. Sleep tight. Sleep tight, Facebook friends. Sleep tight. May your dreams be so silly till the morning light. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Lots of love from Miss Christy and I. Justin, love you lots, buddy. Yasminka, it might be time to brush our teeth. We will see what's going on. So have yourself a good night. And I am going to go convince Miss Christy we should get a puppy.
No puppy.
A puppy.
No puppy.
She said maybe.